Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back to talk Claim to Fame, Season 3 finale, Episodes 7 and 8. Make sure you like and subscribe to here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at the reality, guys. All your Claim to Fame coverage, all your ABC reality like Bachelor Nation. If you are into Love is Blind, we just did Love is Blind UK and Mexico this summer, all episodes of USA as well. If you're a Love Island fan, all episodes of Love Island USA and the reunion, all here on the reality, guys. Plus, plenty more. Golden Bachelorette coming back. We have Survivor coming back. We're covering the Anonymous. Plenty of things. Check our playlist. You won't be disappointed. Unfortunately, Brian, I was disappointed in this season of Claim to Fame. I've been pretty consistent. I think you've been on the same boat. Did not help the momentum of the season having a week off last week because of the DNC. I frankly forgot the show was still on. I just swear to God, I forgot until like Monday or so when we were talking about the week ahead. They just didn't do a great job of letting us know who these people were and allowing us to play the game. Even with tonight's reveals, I mean, we had Marlon Brando for Christ's sakes as one of the people. Like we had Michael Jackson this season. Where was the fun and the intrigue with these really good celebrities that we had, Brian? I just have a hard time putting my finger on like where it went wrong because it felt like it went wrong right from the start.
I mean, even just going back to what you said about the DNC, I feel like it was off like 3 weeks. I feel like we've been watching the show for months and we've only seen 8 episodes. Seven, honestly, just seven.
Yeah,
Just kind of crazy.
tonight, yeah, tonight's the last episode's not really a good episode.
Yeah, I would say that I kind of did like how they did the finale challenge with like the seven, you kind of like a free for all.
He's
But I mean, it lost a lot of steam when Adam hurt his head.
lost a lot of steam. And Adam, what word his head? Let's just talk about the results here too, Brian. I mean, Adam won the whole thing. This dude was supposed to be eliminated like week 2. And
Yeah.
this, why this show is one of their flaws in the show. They always love to let people hang around on this show. And then guess what happens? They go and win the whole thing. The weirdo wins. So good for you, Michael Bolton.
I would, yeah, would like to see a video from him, but I don't know why. I wonder why. Did they say a brain tumor?
He had a
Did they say his
brain
dad or
tumor
Michael
removed.
Bolton?
It's his uncle, and he said he just had a brain tumor removed.
Michael Bolton had a brain tumor removed.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right, so that's why I've seen a video. I thought he said his dad. Anyways, I just think that it was like a complete mismanagement by everybody at the end. Is really what I like. I don't know why HUD and Mackenzie weren't on the same. How did they fumble that so terribly?
It's like everybody took Adam for granted in every single one of the exchanges. And everybody, there were multiple plans again to throw him up there, but everyone always tried to use Adam. Basically, everyone tried to use Adam as the guesser throughout the last half of the season
Hmm.
as a way to preserve themselves for one more week. But by doing that, they kind of set themselves up with people to end up getting guests, right? They put targets on their own backs by
Yeah.
trying to use Adam. And at the end of the day, like, look, the guy didn't play a terrible game objectively, but I also don't know from the editing this season who really did play a good and bad game. Again, I would like to know if there was a different production crew, if it was a different production schedule. Something, it just did not feel like the same show.
Yeah, some of the cast was saying I guess HUD was playing a pretty good game, but again, like you said, didn't really get to see it that much. I mean, he kind of I probably had more blunders than Mackenzie tonight. Like just like, hey, I'm Melon. That my clue is the melon, by the way. Or talking to Mackenzie in the beginning, he's like, yeah, my dad, he has said kept saying he as a relative when he was saying that it was his mom. I mean, it's just I don't know. It just yeah, it was just a 2 hour event, honestly, for me. It was just I wasn't like super like you said, I wasn't super excited to watch it. I'm very happy it's over.
I don't like the finale, how they bring everybody back, and you may know jack squat about anybody, and then these jilted players can just come back and decide if they can just really can just decide who wins because they can just fill you in because they've had time to think about it and digest it and talk to each other.
Hmm.
I think it should be some kind of a reward to get to talk to them, right? Maybe someone who wins a challenge gets to pick one or two of the other players and they get to have like 10 minutes with them to try to run their clues by something like that. Not just free access for the full last day and just let's just sit there and talk through everything. I think it takes
Yeah.
away from having to learn stuff all season.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe if they just came in to help with the challenge only, not like say their
Yeah,
piece. Because I mean, like we crapped on Adam a lot, but I mean he got no help in that final and he still won.
not a
Like
single bit of help.
despite the dumminess of Mackenzie and Hud, he still won and he hurt his head. So
I
you
was
got to
gonna
give
say he
him,
did it concussed.
yeah, you got to give him a little bit of prop. You got to give him the props that he deserves. He did win, and was he the only one that got multiple right? He was he
Yep.
the only person that guessed correctly like consistently?
I mean, you got two people tonight, right?
And
And
he had the
yep.
Molly Greenwald.
Yeah, I mean,
That's three at least.
yeah, I mean, out of 8 episodes, we know we had 3 or 4 in a row bad. I mean, he definitely, yeah,
Yeah, because Mackenzie
definitely,
got Shane right.
yep.
Yeah, if the votes went the right way, I think Shane still would have won.
You're right. It did come down to the order and who
Oh
had
well,
the
HUD knew
right.
his clue.
Yep.
HUD knew his clue. So I
Yeah.
guess not.
That's how this whole season works out. So look, even though we've been highly negative, like I would love to give. I think we'll get a season 4. It's
Definitely.
not going to be until next summer, obviously. So this show sticks on a pretty consistent schedule with that. I feel like so.
Mhm.
That is one advantage. It does have some time to breathe, to film, to frankly do what all these other reality shows do. Go watch the other shows and steal some stuff from them. There's
Yeah.
plenty of other shows that have similar type of things. Like you're watching The Anonymous right now. It's a similar type show. Yours it- shows like House of Villains, things like that, where you're kind of forced together to do these kitschy challenges. There are ways to improve this, right? And I will say, number one, they need to tell us off the bat a couple people. I need to know.
Oh, you
I,
think you think you need it now?
I need to know a few people like we did in season 1. I want to know a few people because I want to be able to judge their gameplay and their lying and stuff. And the mole does it sometimes. I mean, the traders does it well. Like there are ways to know the identities and to still enjoy the viewing, frankly.
I don't think I need to know the people. I just think they need to give us more clues, even if they just pop them on the screen.
I'd like both, honestly.
Yeah, I could do. I would be fine with just more clues, like like in that. Well, just the best example is that one where they're floating around in the lake. Just like when something comes up, just be like this clue is for this person.
Yeah. Also, 10 episodes, please. I don't 8 was weird.
Yeah,
Two
no
more
double
episodes.
eliminations anymore. We don't. That doesn't need to happen. I'm
10
wondering if this
episodes.
new schedule is going to be weird.
10 episodes allows for more breathing room, for more time to show conversations on the screen, to show people trying to guess. And again, like you said, no double eliminations, no double eliminations,
Mhm.
period. None. I'd rather have
Mhm.
a non-elimination than a double elimination,
I
frankly.
agree.
Show
I
like
agree.
this with not that many people. So please, ABC, people, fans, share your thoughts. Constructive criticism is good for some of these shows. And frankly, was not a good viewing experience. That was 8 hours of our summer that we're not getting back.
Right. But compared, yeah, 8 hours isn't as bad as some other shows, but
Well, and 8 hours plus the 8 reviews we did
yeah, yeah,
and the eight
that's fair.
edits
That's
Brian
fair.
has to do.
That's right. Right.
Shit adds up, guys.
Mhm.
Help us out here.
Yeah, yeah. It sucks that
Anything
we don't
else,
really have,
Brian?
but I
Closing
I
out.
really don't have much else to say. It just kind of was like it came and it went.
Came and it went. We checked the box. It is in the library.
Mhm.
You all now, 20 years from now, watching this saying, Bill and Brian, we were right because actually they had a great upswing after season 3. So that's where
Yeah,
we get all this historical data in there for 10 years from now when we're gray and we're still reviewing Claim to Fame season 11. You know,
right.
our kids are reviewing the Claim to Fame Junior. It's all
Whew.
9 year olds. My dad's
Yeah.
Brian.
My dad knew that person right away.
My dad was blippity blop blop. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, there are plenty of other shows that we are reviewing that we are enjoying. There are a bunch of good things coming up. Like I said, highlights of upcoming shows include The Golden Bachelorette and Survivor. So make sure you are subscribed, hit the notification bell, and you will catch all of our content. But until our next review, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.